like the present tense. Ain't no love like the whole romance. Got to make hay in the sunshine. Can't waste time when it comes time to dance. Slamming this door with every hand. Signing this line, repeating it. Keeping in touch with the windows down. Various nights the rain hits the ground. Long live the heart, long live the soul that knows what it wants. That peace you can find, that part is a whole, and it never lets go. Always trying to be the one outlaw. If the letter won't never does get caught. Pushing this line, the door ain't coming. Fill up this house like
Good evening, everyone. From this beautiful place this afternoon, we take ourselves out of our usual routines and of our daily life to witness a very special moment in the lives of Cady McClanahan and Tucker Sapola. Today, they join their lives in the union of marriage. They're so happy to share this moment with you, and they would like for you to enjoy this celebration with your whole heart and not from behind a screen. They promise to share all of their photos from the ceremony. So for now, we can put away our cell phones and our cameras. Thank you.
long live the heart, long live the soul that knows what it wants. That peace you can find, that part is a whole, and it never lets go. Just to make hay in the sunshine, you can't waste time when it comes time to dance. Keep in touch with the window down. This place the rain hit the ground. Long live the soul that knows what it wants. That peace you can find, that part is a whole, and it never lets go. Long live the heart, long live the soul that knows what it wants. No matter how far, not having it slow, it never lets go. Ain't no gift like the present tense. Ain't no love like the whole romance. Got to make hay in the sunshine. Can't waste time when it comes time to dance.
Please stand.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. your home.
You may be seated. Jim Weimer, a longtime friend of Katie's family, will now lead us in prayer.
I'd like to bow together with me to thank the Lord. Gracious Father, I thank you for this occasion that you brought us to. Thankful for Katie, Tucker, for your providence that has directed their lives together. And we're delighted to be here to celebrate with them. Pray for your blessing on not only the union now, but on their lives moving forward. Praise and glory and honor. In your Son's blessed name. Amen.
It's one of life's richest surprises when the fateful meeting of two individuals leads them to proceed together along a common path. It is indeed one of life's finest experiences when a chance relationship grows into a permanent bond of love. This meeting and this growing are what bring us together today. The bond of marriage is sacred and powerful, instituted by God and recognized as a legal entity by the state. It is not to be entered into lightly, but with a deep commitment, love, and reverence toward one another. No other human ties are more tender, and no other vows more important than those you are about to pledge. Who presents this woman to be married? You may be seated. Katie and Tucker, do you come here freely and without reservation to enter a relationship as companions, living together as one, enjoying equality? If this is true, please say, we do. We do. Do you promise to love, respect, assist, and look after each other for the rest of your lives? If you so promise, please say, we do. Do all of you, witnessing these promises, also promise to do all in your power to uphold these two persons in their marriage? If you so promise, please say, we do.
We do. Absolutely.
Katie and Tucker, take a deep breath. You've made it. The sun is shining right this moment, and it's a beautiful place on a wonderful day with your loving and supportive family and friends. I haven't heard which one was being more uncooperative, the U.S. Army or the U.S. Navy. But things did not work out, and you are here together. And that's all that matters, because it did work out, finally. And you have known that you were supposed to be together almost from the beginning. At their first meeting, Tucker knew that Katie was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. Katie was intrigued and asked a friend who he was, even though the friend warned Katie to steer clear of his she knew she would see him again. Their relationship has been mostly a long distance so far, but that's not kept it from growing. The fact that they both felt so comfortable around each other right away from the very beginning has allowed them to love and appreciate each other when separated or frustrated with interrupted plans. They both are easygoing and genuinely happy people, and they appreciate that about each other. Those are traits that will take them far together and build a wonderful family. There's a poem titled Union by Robert Fulghum that fits the two of you. You've known each other from the very first glance of acquaintance to this point in commitment. At some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed you've been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that were held in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will, and those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband. This is my wife. Katie and Tucker, if it is your intent here to enter into a legal marriage with each other, please join hands and repeat after me. Katie, we'll start with you. I, Katie, take you Tucker.
I, Katie, take you, Tucker,
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
To have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward
from this day forward